And we're back, and it's time to end this. All right, it's been a couple of days because I've just needed, like, periodically do some grinding. So, our final summary, here's what we got. Charizard, level 71, but we can update him more. Here's what I got here. Charizard, level 71. Like, okay, it's pretty self-explanatory. Then we got Changeling, the Jolteon, level 50. Like, okay, what I had to do is just get everybody so high. I got so goddamn sick of the grinding. Okay, what I did is that, like, there's a way to get back to 1, 2, 3 Island from hold on, because I was gonna isolate a clip of doing this, but I just got so distracted. But if you go back to Vermilion, you can take the SSN back to 1, 2, 3 Island. And on one island, if you go a little bit up towards the hot spring, you got like this collection of trainers, like 5 trainers, or including one of them that's technically like 4 battles with 5 trainers because one's a double. But that is supposedly like the best grinding spot, really. And yeah, so you just keep running back and forth, use Versus Seeker, fight them. It's fighting types that are strong, almost level 40. And then there's a hot spring right there, so you can keep doing that over and over again. And I did that. I went to just sort of like off the coast of Saffron for a little bit, and you know, fought some of the water trainers, or Fuchsia, fought some of the water trainers here. Did that on the other island, and it's been like 6 hours of like across a couple of days to, like, you know, get the levels I wanted. And I didn't even do that. Like, we only got up to like level 50, and I go like, that's got to be close enough. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Like, not everyone had to be super strong, but just what I had is like, and I just had enough of the grinding. So yeah, what we had is, yeah, we got Charizard, the Venusaur, same setup. Then the thing is, there are no, I should have got rid of, I forgot I was actually going to go get rid of Flash to give him another move, and I completely forgot. But I want to get this done. So, we just kind of got to roll with it. So, we got Charizard, Venusaur, you know, our strongest Pokemon, the heavy hitter. He's going to be, like, carrying things as we go. We got Changeling, lightning moves. He's got Bite, should be good for Lorelei and Agatha. We got Burp, my Dragon Killer in theory. But yeah, I taught him Blizzard, and that's going to be his major move if it lands. It's kind of fiddly. Then we got Frafdo. We leveled him up. He became a Pidgeot. Lots of flying moves, still has quick attack. He's going to be, hopefully, against Bruno, although we do have to watch out for his Onyxes. And then we got Tsunade. Yeah, like Tsunade and Bluey, I just had to like give up trying to get them any higher just because, like, oh god, I gotta stop this, otherwise I'm just gonna drive myself crazy. But if we need them, they've got some stuff. Tsunade, she's got Earthquake, she's also got Bite, could still be good for the ghosts. She's got Focus Punch, which is kind of a weird move because, yeah, the user flinches. Like, Focus Punch just felt accurate, or like fitting for a character or a Pokemon named Tsunade. But it's, if we can get it off, which we probably can't, but it's there. And then Bluey, in case something happens to Gyarados, we gotta buy time. Ice Beam, Confuse Ray, Body Slam. Yeah. And just like, they're gonna be like a little behind, but we just had to get this done. So, I stocked up on items. We've got Hyper Potions. We've got Full Restores. We've got, yeah, I should have sold the Revives, but we don't need that. And I did buy a bunch of X specials and such like that because, like, I need every advantage I can get here, man. Because I want this to be a success, even if I'm kind of, like, fudging it a little bit. So, even though I know everyone's healed up, we're going to... We're all saved up, and it's just time to go for it. So, all that rambling aside, let's go. We head inside to face the Pokemon League. And there she is. First one, Lorelei. She was actually really cool in the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Wait, before that, because we're just gonna do this. We got 5 rare candies. Charizard leveled up is being part of like a double battle earlier. And so we are just gonna like feed him the rare candies, because he is gonna be our tank. He's going to be our last resort. In case something goes wrong with anybody else, he is our bulwark. And I just kind of have to, like, hope he'll be enough. Because, yeah, it's... The biggest thing I'm worried about is mainly running out of moves. But, like, if things go well, it should be fine. But, yeah, he's already over-leveled, so I might as well make him even more over-leveled. So I'm just going to take every advantage I can get. And I don't have any items to share, so all I got is Charizard still holding his, like, Miracle Seed. And Tsunade gave my Quick Claw, and that's all I had to give. Actually, it'd be... Yeah, okay, we can only use that in battle, huh? Alright. But we're going to take Changeling. He's going to take the charge. I got potions. I got full revives. I got full restores even. I've got everything. I even spent like lots of money because that was also a good grinding method for more stuff. I know I could have optimized things by like getting like the lucky egg, but I couldn't find a Chansey. Looking around for one. What else? Like I'm trying to be as prepared as I can just so I can do this. So let's go. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Haha! Are you ready? Bring it on! Even in pixel form, you can tell she's so freaking pretty. Elite Four Lorelei. Alright. Again, she's got a lot of water and ice Pokemon, but Jolteon should be all good. He's fast. He's my second fastest Pokemon. Okay. Cat, what are you doing? Sorry, cat's attacking me. Don't step on the keyboard and mess up the recording. Okay, Hail's gonna be like a little chip damage. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, Changeling is definitely going to be the thing that's saving this right now because of just, like, lightning. Cloyster, same thing. But yeah, that Hail, gotta watch out for that. Gotta watch out for any big hits because whatever these guys have. I've seen their Pokemon, not their moves, so I'm trying to bank on that. Yes! Okay, I thought it would take, like, another shot. Because some of these guys are going to get a few levels trying to get through, but it's not going to be nearly enough. You're okay. Oh yeah, he's not ice type, so it affects him. So I've been so worried about doing this, but it's just like, I got to get it done. It's time to finish this up. Super effective. Didn't think that was going to be a kill move. Surf, but he's lightning. The only thing he's weak to is ground. We could probably... Okay, no, let's not. Okay, and I stocked up on Hyper Potions specifically because we could have got, like, full restores and, like, what was it, Max Potions. But, yeah, I'm stocked up. But, you know, the only one who's got more than 200% health is Charizard, so if anyone needs a full restore or anything, it's going to be him. So, Changeling can do with the Hyper Potion, just excess healing, make sure it's full. That did... I was gonna say. That did more than I expected, but it's enough to finish him off. Lapras. This one's gonna be a problem. Again, I'm just still... I really jacked up his speed and his other stuff, not really his defenses. Okay. That gives us room to shock and awe. Even super effective did so little. Okay. Yeah, I'm burning through Hyper Potions already. It's just like, I figured like 30 will be an excessive amount. Ice Beam's gonna hurt, but... Should be fine to get another Shockwave. And I know Lorelei's got her Jinx last, so that's gonna be a problem. Confuse Ray? Okay. Could have been worse. If anything, it'd probably be smart to swap out already. Citrus Berry, a little bit of health, but that's not too bad. Debating if I already want to swap him out just to be safe. It probably would be smarter. Because I know her last Pokemon is going to be Jinx, and that's just ice and normal moves, right? So... I'm just thinking here. Okay, Ice, Psychic, so... Sorry, I'm thinking, because I want to be careful. Actually, I forgot. Like, I do have him with Twin Pin Needle just because... Well, okay. Let's go in with Tsunade. Be smart. Could be risky. No. Yeah, actually, okay. Let's... Yeah, thing is, Ice Beam. That was the biggest thing I was worried about putting Charizard up, but he should have lots of defense to withstand that. Oh, are you kidding me? I knew it. I already maybe made a mistake. That's not gonna kill. An Ice Beam crit could actually kill him. Oh no. No! Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a misclick, so I was like, I'm fidget clicking. In case you use another one. Using up one of my Giga Drains already, probably not smart, but... Yeah, Jinx was always a weird one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. I gotta be... Sorry, like, I've made such a mistake already. I only bought one Max Potion? Thought I bought more than... I suppose I went full Restore. Okay, just to be... Yeah, a little bit of a waste, but it's fine. It's not a waste if it makes us survive. Okay, we can take some hits, even if they crit. There we go. Okay. I already lost a lot of confidence, just like, ooh. Things shouldn't be this way. Ah, Christ. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of the Pokemon League's power. I'm already feeling sick. Like, okay. Like, you know, at the very least, if I lost, like, earlier in the Nuzlocke, it's like, goddamn, well, I guess I should still finish the game at least. But, like, feels bad, man. But... I want to make sure he's full up. So, you know, we're close enough where it's like, if we lose, we lose. I'm trying my best here with, like, in my means. And, you know, at the very least, if we lose the Pokemon League... Gotta sneeze. Okay. If we end up losing in the Pokemon League, then at the very least, it's like, well, I might as well finish the game. It's just sort of like, you know... But that'll be like a whole different thing. We'll work on that when we get there. Okay. Rafto, yeah. Let's go to the next room. Bruno. I am Bruno, the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people in Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokemon, and that will never change. We will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! He looks intimidating and cool. Okay. Yeah, I figured he's going to lead on with an Onix. Oh, come on. What do you mean you missed? Okay, at least he missed 2. Yeah, I was worried, like, Onix... I know he's got 2 Onixes, so it's just sort of like, okay, the fighting types Frafto can take on, but Onixes that use rock moves are going to be dangerous. I mean, his fighting types could use rock moves too, but... Okay, we're going to swap out. Frafto might take a hit, depending on what it does, but... Let's get Frafto in there. Of course. Okay, not that bad. Even if it crits, that's not a kill shot. Wait, no, that'd be 58. Okay, we're going to try Aerial Ace first. Aerial Ace is technically weaker than Fly, but getting a feel for it. Oh, no. Stop! God damn it! Okay. Oh, wait, no. Crap. Fighting versus ice. This isn't going well. I didn't think that through. Ah, God damn it. Do I bother, like, going with Tsunade just to try and... Wait, are fighting Pokemon weak to Dark? I don't remember. No. Flying or Psychic. I go Quick Claw, Earthquake. That should do a lot of damage, but is it enough? God damn it. Okay, but Rock... Yeah, not much to ground. Even if it is a speed... Yeah, he's gonna use a freaking full restore. Yeah. Not very effective. That still is a lot of damage, and at least he's poisoned. Damn. Like, I know she's, like, way behind on... Probably should do something bigger than fresh water, but... Okay. But it failed because we didn't hit him. Nope, not bad. Okay. Let's just do a strength. Like, Earthquake might, well... Okay. I was gonna say, unless he uses another Hyper Restore, but... Okay. Another Onix. Let's just do an Earthquake and... Oh, he knows Earthquake too? And he went faster even with my Quick Claw? Oh, that was super effective because it's... Okay. Man. Okay. Burp, get in there. Okay, we're already down to 3. Okay, that was enough, but... Oh, man. Okay, this is already going way worse than I anticipated. I don't like this. Yeah, okay. damn it. Okay, there should be nothing he can do. Rock to grass. That's not going to be super effective, but... Okay, critical hit, good. Oh, man, we already lost so much. This is going to be so hard. God damn. Razor Leaf is Mega Kick. Still missed. Okay, Razor Leaf should finish it off. Okay, this is already off to a bad start. Well, I guess we're technically halfway there. Why? How could I lose? You lost so many Pokemon. My job is done. Go face the next challenge. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, that was bad. That went way worse than I expected. Okay. Changeling is going to take the lead. Ghost Pokemon. He's only got Bite. I wish I could have gotten Crunch, but it'll do. Was Crunch even a move in this game yet? I don't know. Alright, a little bit of water to help that photosynthesis. Okay, well, we're already down half our team and we're halfway through the league. Not great. Not good. Not great. I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duffo was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex software. Yeah, I forgot I had Yoshi's Crafted World. I was going to check it out. He's wrong. Pokemon are for battling. I'll show you how a real trainer battles. Like, Ghost Poison, like, worst case scenario, I figured it's like, okay, Charizard can tank this. Not that I wanted that to happen. Not that I wanted it to go that way. Because I don't think I have any Ethers. Okay. It's a promising move, but that's all I got. So I kind of just got to rely on that. There we go. Bite down. Damn it! I knew it. That's gonna hurt, but he'll be fine. Let's just quick attack. Okay, no. I should have known. It's fine. It doesn't affect... Right, normal move. What am I thinking? Okay, sorry, I'm flustered. Okay. Relax. Hyper Potion. Keep him tasty. God damn it. I need something more. Okay, Dark is a... Okay. I need a little bit more punch. Otherwise, it's going to take 3 shots to kill everything, and that just causes problems. This could be a crit, and it could kill him. Okay, he's fine. We're going to give him another... give him another potion. He's going to be hard to hit, but we still have a chance. Now, if we don't swap him out, he can keep, like, that X attack bonus. Or, you know, that special attack bonus. Nope, we're done with the bag. Chomp down. Damn it. He's making himself hard to hit. Damn it! Can't risk that doing more damage, so we gotta stall a turn. Come on! Come on, buddy. You can do it. One nibble is all you need. Yes! And it's a special, yeah, dark is special. Okay, you got this, buddy. You can take a few more shots. Those few levels are definitely gonna, like, causing problems, but he's flying. Shockwave. I know I could have gotten, like, what was it? Like, Thunderstrike, or something from the prize corner. I did not want to do any more grinding. Sorry, like, that's definitely been the bane of my, like, time with this, has been the grinding. I'm so sick of it. But now I know for the future. Right, that thing is just a... Let's see. Is there anything that thing can do? That's like poison. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. Let's just hit it with Shockwave. Ouch, sorry, I got my cat scratching me. Poison's probably gonna affect. Stop it! Okay. Hurt by poison, how much? Don't say it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No! God damn it! Okay. I think he's got this. Okay. Ghost poison type. Oh, man. Is it really going to be down to... Okay. Not very effective, right? Oh, no. I can only use that move, though, because cut won't work. Duh. What am I thinking? It's not very effective, but it still hits pretty hard. Okay, keep missing unless she tries for a heal. Yep, she did. That little stall is how you know. Come on, crit. Yes! Okay. Not very effective, but it's still crit, and that's enough. Man, this... Okay. I kind of expected to go poorly. I didn't think this poorly. Damn it, even this. Gonna have to do the same thing. Come on, crit. This is gonna be a bit of a war of attrition. Well, we'll save the Giga Drain. It won't be a lot of damage, but, you know. What do you... Oh, berry. Citrus berry? Alright, let's try the Giga Drain. It's a little bit harder hitter. Not very effective. Not that much health back. It's worth a shot. We'll take the hit just to, like, freshen him up a bit. Okay, that's fine. We got plenty of full restores, or full heals. Look at the red, like, man. Yeah, no, I'm not giving you a chance to do that. This probably won't kill him though. It's probably gonna be just shy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not giving you a chance to use Nightmare Buddy. Not a chance. Nope. Okay, she didn't use a full restore. That's Agatha down. It's been worse than I anticipated. Those those levels... Oh my, you're something special, child. Man, sorry, Changeling. You win. I see what that old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. Oh, Christ. You should heal up your Pokemon before you go in there. No, it's self-imposed challenge. What? Now the walk-up is just like, oh, they're building up anticipation. It's just like, okay, you got to the top of the Elite Four, right? The last guy. Okay. Okay, it's just Charizard and Burp, which... Do I lead with Burp? No, he's got a Gyarados at first, I think. Usually does. I'm just thinking. I just want to double check. Like, do I have any ethers at all? I don't remember. I don't think I do. Because, yeah, you can't buy ethers in this game. So, if we run out of moves, we are just screwed. We'll have to do what we can. Ah, I've heard about you. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. Yeah, what? I'm trying to remember. Wasn't he in gold? So, like, he was fun. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me. Yeah, Lance. Yeah, he used the champion in gold. He was awesome. Yeah, and Gyarados first. So I put a Gyarados against my Gyarados. Yeah, we're already almost out of Razor Leaf. I mean, we got a lot of, you know, cuts. Jeez, that thing is dense. Now, my Venusaur can take a lot of hits. God damn you. Withdrew? Okay. Oh, you're leading with Dragonite already, man? Not that... Critical hit, and it did that little damage? Okay, let's test our luck. Wait, no, he's probably got a fire move. Okay. Burp, get in there. Level 60. Oh, God. Party is covered in a veil. What does Safeguard do? Hold on. I want to be sure on that. Five-turn protection field around your party, preventing all non-volatile status problems, poison. Okay, that's no big deal. I mean, Blizzard could freeze him, so that's a shame, but trying for Blizzard. Damn it, Burp! Ah, that's what I was worried about. No? Okay. Jesus Christ. Confused himself. Buys us time. Let's use another one. It hurt itself in confusion. It's like that never works. There we go. Blizzard. It should do a lot of damage, but I suppose with that level disparity... Damn, that's what I thought. It hurt itself in confusion. Okay. I'm debating. Okay. No, let's play it safer then. I'm hoping he does it again and then confuses itself. Ugh. It's like that critical hit did more this time. Okay. Come on, he's confused. Even though he's probably going to use a hyper potion on him or something, or a full restore. Yeah, that's what I thought. That was... Hurt yourself in confusion, please. No. Ow, that could kill him if it's crit. No. Okay. God damn it. How many of these do you have? Okay. I'm looking. How many times can outrage be... Or no, that's... Okay. Damn it! Hurt yourself in confusion, please. Good, okay. Ugh. Aerodactyl? That's... I forgot about that. Okay, we gotta just heal ourselves first. Hydro Pump should work on that, right? Crit! Or super effective, sorry. What? I gotta try the Hydro Pump first. Ah, god damn it, he's faster. He's dead. Frickin' Christ. Man, what a disaster. It really ended like this. Even if we... Frick. Oh, right, he's flying. I should have used Giga Drain. Man, that freaking hurts. What a mess. Gotta do that. God damn, it's literally down to him. And even though he's over-leveled, how much is that gonna matter if I run out of moves? Hyper Beam. Okay. Come on, buddy, you can do it. It's gonna be a rough ride, but you can do it. Let's just get a feel for it. It's literally down to him. He's all we got. Safeguard. Okay, you know what? Let's go in with... Yeah, no, X attack. All he's got is cut. It's all he's going to be really able to use. It's all we can rely on. You can do it, buddy. That should take out the Dragonair. And I can't remember. I think he's got another Dragonite. Another Dragonair. Okay, same thing. Let's just try powering through it. Good. Good. Okay. He pulled it off. He managed to beat Lance. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon master. Ugh. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge left. There's one more trainer to face. His name is Rusty. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. Yeah, like that's kind of fun how the rival... Okay, I gotta... Before we get there, full heal. Okay. The biggest thing I'm worried about, of course, is the Charizard. If we can break the Charizard, I think we have a chance. I think we have a chance. Okay, I use those other potion, or like healing items too. It's gonna be close. Okay, fine. Hyper Potion. To, like, make sure he's at full. Alright, here we go. Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you. My rivals should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on my Pokédex, I looked all over for Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. It is on. There are two big concerns I have. It's his Pidgeot. This is the testing ground. If we can get past this... Okay, critical hit. We can take another one of those. Even if it crits. Frick! I knew it! Nope, okay. Slow down, slow down. Don't get click heavy. Yeah, another crit like that would kill him. I can't take that risk. Okay. X attack to boost our cut a little bit. That's the only thing we can rely on. Okay. Another hyper potion just to top off. We do still have full restores. I got 10 of those for sure. Okay. Got a very limited amount of moves, so everyone has to count. Another cut, we'll do it. At least it should. Damn it! Don't crit, don't crit. Every move has to count, and we are already so low. Don't miss! Come on. Man, that's the worst thing that could have happened. Alakazam, this guy's gonna be rough. I'm gonna try that first. How much does he recover? It's quite a bit. God damn it, I'm gonna run out of moves! Ah, this sucks. Come on. Right, poison. Frickin' Christ. Man, I'm gonna run out of moves. If I remember to swap out Flash. Oh, come on. Man, oh, this sucks. This really freaking sucks. Charizard, this was the thing I was worried about. The thing is, he's only going to use that. The Fire Blast, I think he can only do 5 times. Yeah, we can't. If that even crits, it probably will be over. Man. And the problem is we're going to run out of moves. If I remember to swap out Flash, this is probably going to be a failure. I suppose that's my poor planning. It's my impatience to just, like, finally get this done with and just, like, put everything to the test that led this to this, like, failing. But, you know, that's what happens. How many Fire Blasts have you done? Isn't that enough? Okay, he's finally out of that. He's probably got other fire moves, but... Healing him again just in case he's got another fire move. He's got to. Fire spin, but that's not terrible, but we are going to burn. Take him out. Yes. Critical hits. We got 6 moves, and there's no way that's going to be enough to finish him off. Nope. That alone. Man, that... yeah, okay. Let's just do... Where's the full store? That sucks. Like, literally, if I had, like, 1 ether and I don't have it, I could do it. And I just can't. That was my last cut, and it missed. God damn it. That freaking sucks. I literally have no other recourse. Man. Okay. All that work for kind of nothing, but also it is down to my poor planning in the end. But, yeah. He could do it if I had a few more ethers. If I had, like, a single ether to get a few more shots. And I don't have that. Man. Sorry, that feels like the worst bummer. It's like, I could pull it off. This would be the comeback of the century, and we can't do it. We don't have the moves allowed. But that's a stipulation. That's my poor planning. That's my fault. And that's because I forgot to replace Flash. Huh, man. Trust me, like, I could fake this. I could just, like, back out and, like, you know, go back to my save and then, like, make that correction. No, I'm already doing this. Like, this is already the mistake I've made. Oh. I thought I had more awakening, but that's right. Man. This just sucks. Come on, I wanted Flash to work at least once. Stop it. Come on. Can't even get Flash to do anything for me at this point. I'm just, like, I'm so deflated, man, but okay. Accuracy. That's not gonna help. Sure. His last... Okay. Not very effective, unless if he fulls restores, it's over. Okay, well, I guess in the end, this was a failure. Yep, okay. In the end, this Nuzlocke was a failure. But we got this far. Okay. Yeah, like, if I had one ether, we could do it, and it'd be such an amazing comeback. Like, Charizard would have pulled it off. There's just, like, this Gyarados, and Gyarados, like, if I had a few leaf moves, probably could end it in one shot. It's my poor planning. If I had replaced Flash with anything, literally anything, I probably could have done it. We can't, like, teach a TM on the fly, right? Yeah, no. Or maybe I could have taught him something before we entered this fight, but no, I can't because it's an HM. Duh, of course. Okay, well... Effectively, this is a failure. That's just how it is. That's how it ends. So, we're just gonna, like, push through and finish the game. The Nuzlocke is a loss. But I want to finish the game, so let's just... No, yeah, this is just so I can actually finish it so I have to redo the entire thing. Nope, the Nuzlocke is a failure. That's the end of it. But we're going to finish the game since we came this far, and hopefully this is enough. Super effective, and you still... Oh, come on. Okay, so we're just going to use Revives to revive our Pokemon. We're going to finish this fight, but yeah, the Nuzlocke's a failure. It was worth a shot. It was, if I had one ether and I just didn't plan ahead. I was in such a rush. I was so impatient to just, like, finish this up. I did not, like, you know, dot all my I's, cross the T's, and I made, like, the fatal mistake of just, like, lack of preparation. My impatience just, like, ended this in kind of the worst way. Right, we used all those. I don't want to use a full restore on this, so better not crit again. This kind of was like the worst way. God damn it. This is kind of the worst way it could have ended, where it's just sort of like it literally couldn't progress any farther. So, come on, if we can... Special defense. Fly. We got... Good. Okay. We've got a few revives on hand that I never sold, and kind of because I expected this to happen, or in case this happened, where I ran out of moves. Right. Hold on. We'll swap out to Charizard, so Frapdo doesn't. Yeah, the Nuzlocke's a failure. I had to, like, you know, in order to finish this, I had to, like, use revives just to get through. Like, that's not a true win. Like, he could have. He could have won. Like, Razor Leaf and Giga Drain could have taken out Rhydon. His last thing would have been Gyarados. We would have won if we had, like, one Ether. And I just didn't look for one or find one or have one on hand. I used them, like, foolishly because I thought we would... Okay. Hold on, we still got to revive. And we'll use it on Burp. Doesn't fill him up, but... Charizard can hold the line. He's sleeping soundly. It's over. Yeah, so, you know, we're going to finish the game. We're this far. But yeah, the Nuzlocke's a failure. But it was my... I learned a lot on this. Just, that's the only healing we got now. I literally used, like, 40 potions to try and get by here. He's okay. Yeah, Earthquake doesn't affect him because he's part flying. Come on, man. Oh, that was super... All right. Come on, Hydro Pump. Land it. End this. Probably won't even kill him, actually. Good. And his last Pokemon, a Gyarados. Again, his last Pokemon would have been a ground and a water type. A few leaf moves would have been enough. And just unfortunately... Alright, maybe we can get Changeling in there. Yeah. I feel worse about this than if I just, like, lost. Like, so I could have won with one item. I kind of want him to just... Okay, just stay out there. Yeah. Easier for Burp to die than to... Yeah, Changeling outspeeding him. Can hopefully just end this. Yeah, it's just like... End it. Shockwave. Like, a few more levels for everybody, like 55 or something, and, like, an Ether. Because, like, if I had leveled up my Lapras and my, you know, if I had leveled up a little bit more, then it probably, after all that work to become the league champ, my reign is over already? It's not fair. Yeah, well... Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it. Man, this feels so hollow, but that's because it kind of is. So you've won. Sincerely congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Bulbasaur to work on the Pokemon Pokedex. You have come of age. Rusty, I'm disappointed in you. I came when I heard you beaten the Elite Four, but when I got here, you had already lost. Rusty, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with love and trust. Without them, you will never become a champ again. You understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Come with me. Yeah, you just got talking down to. Congratulations. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. You have worked hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, you and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. For what it's worth. As meaningless as this is. God, this hurts so much, actually. Charizard, he did live in the end. He's the only one who truly lived and survived this. But man, this sucks. This really sucks. It feels bad. I thought even with like an over-leveled, like, you know, Char or like, you know, Venusaur, like maybe we could just push through it. Now he's run off to sulk. Let's go get him some ice cream. Even in better conditions, it's like almost kind of melancholy. Just sort of like, you know, you finally beat your friend. It is cool that your rival, like, you know, is always like literally one step ahead of you to the point he gets to champion before you and everything. That is kind of like a fun, like, twist on them. Because otherwise they kind of just like fall off before, like, I suppose you fight Hop, but that's before the championship battle. But anyways. Although like Silver, I think, what is it? It was like right before the, or like in or before Victory Road that you fight him one last time. Okay. Let me process this. Pokemon Leaf Green. How was it? Like, okay. It's, no, like, okay, classic Pokemon, there is so much appeal to this. Like, this is a really cool remake, you know, or at least I've not had context for the first one, the very first, like, original, like, blue, yellow, but, like, Leaf Green, it looks really cool. It's got, like, some iconic Pokemon sprites that are all updated in color. Like, it looks really good. Like, Kanto is so just, like, vibrant and huge. Like, you know, it's very tedious, though, and this was one of my biggest problems with, like, Pokemon Let's Go as well, is, like, yeah, there's a lot of trainer battles, but they really drag. Like, because there's just no variety to them. It's a lot, like, you know, the same, like, 10 Pokemon for most of them, honestly. So, you know, it's just sort of like, yeah. Like, Pokemon Leaf Green still holds up. Like, it's still fun to do this, and, like, you know, it is beginner-friendly for a Nuzlocke, and it was going well until the end. Because, yeah, like, I learned a lot from this Nuzlocke, really, about, like, progression and just, like, timing, like, strategy, why certain rules are in places they are. Because some rules did get broken along the way. Like, I was gonna go, like, sorry. Sorry. But anyways, like, I was gonna, or, you know, I wasn't gonna go with, like, you know, I ignored, like, the first Pokemon you see on a route, and only that one at first, because it's just sort of like, sorry, ignore, or, jeez, sorry, I'm so flustered, because I feel so bad about how that ended, but you know what, it's done, we tried. Again, I'm not gonna back out of this. I could, like, I saved right before the end there. I could back out of this. I could act like it never happened. But no, that goes against it. And it's just like, what we ended up doing in the end is just sort of like, okay, the Nuzlocke. Like, the Nuzlocke is like an interesting rule set for a reason. It is fun. It's interesting. It's tense. You know, like, you try and plan and do your strategies the best you can, and you go forward, and it's just sort of like, you work with what you got. And there's actually a lot of value in some, like, weaker Pokemon, like Rattata with Hyper Fang, like I've been reading on, and just sort of like, you know, some Pokemon are like, you know, or like there's so many Pokemon out there, it's easy to ignore most of them and pick only your favorites, or like do what I usually do, is just like only focus on the starter. And I really kept doing that until the newer games on Switch, where you could get XP candies and then like quickly grind for those, level up your Pokemon, and like, oh, this one looks cool, let's use him as my ace Pokemon for the next gym, and stuff like that. It saves so much freaking time, because I swear, I must have lost like 10 plus hours, like this 30-hour playthrough, 30 plus hours, and 10 of that was just wasting time. Like, if not even a little bit more, was just wasting time grinding and just like, you know, doing through things repeatedly over and over and over again. There's no efficient way to do it. It was so freaking boring. And that's kind of like, and that's on me for doing it this way. This is why, you know, certain people prefer to use, you know, non-official versions of Pokemon, let's say, because they can be hacked, and so you can give like rare candies to, you know, or like infinite rare candies, but then you can get to every Pokemon you want to the level cap, and then stop there, and then go. There's no time wasting there. It's not broken if you use it within reason and you follow your own stipulations. Because yeah, I wasn't going to over level, but then when I lost most of my team to blue, or, you know, the rival in the second battle, it's like, well, I gotta use it up. Like, I gotta just move on. So it's like, I only got one Pokemon that can fight. He's just gonna have to do it, and he did. And, you know, he was really strong. He was pulling through. He survived a lot of stuff. And, like, I love my Venusaur in the end. I kind of even feel bad calling him Charizard as a joke, because, like, I loved him in the end. But it's just, like, it's so, you know, it's just so... Okay, no, the Nuzlocke is really cool, and I changed some rules between, like... I initially put, like, a level cap in, ignored it, because I just couldn't, like, keep... Or, like, you know, I just needed to in order to progress and do stuff. And in the end, the Venusaur was a great bulwark of stuff. I just... Even if I, like, forgot Flash for a Vine Whip, it would have been better in the end, and I just didn't do that. Like, I just... That's my failure of preparation. Because if I just forgot, how much have you filled your... Looks like as if you're putting in an honest effort. Yeah, like, and, you know... Okay. Well, there's a lot of Pokemon spots I ignored. There's a lot of potential Pokemon I could have caught, but it's just, like, the variety was so, like, you know... I was running into the same things, and it's just sort of like, I just gotta, like, focus on a small team in order to just, like, get done. And it's, like, in the end, yeah... In the end, like, that was a hollow victory because I ran out of moves. I ran out of, like, my preparation was bad in the final stretch to just finally get this done, and that impatience is what ended me. Even if I replaced it with, like, strength, I would have been fine. But that was all on me. That was my fault for not thinking about that. I was just like, let's just get it done. I got a team. It should be good. We can just move on after this, and I screwed up. I'm just looking. Yeah, I screwed up, and, like, I just got too impatient, so I didn't think about, like, I was so busy on grinding and leveling, and just sort of like, no, like, this should work out. Not thinking of, like, the backup plans, or, like, how I could, like, do things differently in case something went wrong. And that's exactly what happened. Where Jolteon, you know, like, very close calls in some of them, but it worked out in the end. But then Frafto going down was, like, the first domino, because then... And then I messed up with Bluey. If I didn't put him in there right away against, like, you know, fighting that's super effective to ice. Like, even if I just led with Tsunade or somebody else, I could have, like, spared Bluey a little bit. Probably wouldn't have mattered in the end, but, like, it would have stalled for time. It's just, like, too many mistakes happened right at the end in my impatience to just, like, get this done. Because, again, yes, this has been fun, but it's also been tedious, just, like, the way I did, like, the grinding and the way the progression worked. And that's just this old game that expects you to grind and expects you to use up, like, take your time to do that. And with, like, the self-imposed measures of the challenge, it was just sort of like, I want everyone to be, like, leveled up enough to, like, get through this. And in the end, I screwed up. It's my failure. It's my fault. So, you know, And I could have stalled long enough, but, you know, eventually, like, I couldn't attack. If I had a couple more moves, Charizard would have done it. It would have been a victory, but it's my one mistake. My impatience that led me to forget about Flash and not replacing it, and then that just cascaded. And that's on me. Hold on. So, yeah, in the end, the Nuzlocke, it was a failure, but you know what? Like, it was a learning experience about, like, doing this challenge, probably doing it proper. I saw it to the end, and, like, you know, I guess, I don't know how to put it, like, no. Oh yeah, we never did. Rare candy. Pfft. Like that one more level would have done it. Yeah, there's no like PP up items here or the where was the move deleter? I forget now. There wasn't even one of these. Okay. There's no PP up or ether. If I found like another ether, and I know I screwed up by like I used ethers. I thought we could buy them because I thought you could in other games, but nope. In this case, it's just like nope. Again, it's kind of like learning stuff, like going back. Move, yeah. I don't know why I didn't do this even sooner. Because I go, like, if I do this, then I gotta replace it with something, but, like, let's just wait to see. I don't want to replace it with another HM, because what if, like, another grass move comes along, and I screwed up? Yeah, even if I put strength in there, it would have been enough, but that's on me. That's on me. That's my screw up. Like, yeah, if I put strength in there, like, a little more damage than cut, that would have been enough to, like, get me by, do a little bit more damage, power through it, and we would have made it. But, yeah, but that's not what happened. I didn't replace that move. I ran out of power. I could not progress the run any further, and then I eventually would have died, being unable to fight. And that would have been the end of it. So, yeah, very dour, but that's just how it goes, and I learned a lot on this. Like, it was fun in a lot of parts, but definitely if I ever do a Nuzlocke again, I'm definitely going to have to just, like, put more preparation into it, like, you know, think better, and, like, also, like, find a way to, like, minimize the grinding one way or another. Because, like, I thought about doing this, like, with newer games, which, like, I played those on the channel already. It's like, I could do them again. It'd probably be fun. Like, Shield would be good to go back to. Maybe I'd play Sword instead. And, like, then you got the level up candies, but then what's the point? Like, you know, it just, like, it's a little redundant. So it's like, well, I gotta do it with an older game. So, you know, say if I did Gold in the future, I would definitely not play on official hardware for the sake of time. Like, for the sake of using a Final Fantasy VII re-release, like cheat button presses to speed things along. Because that definitely took, like, a lot of time to just, like, you know, get to par. And, you know, it just dragged on. Again, the thing that really... It's just like the grinding is not fun. It's not. It's like you're not dedicated enough as a trainer. No, it's boring. There's nothing to do. And it's like, it's repetitive, it's annoying, and it's just like, but again, that's not what this was designed for, not really. But like, in terms of Nuzlocking, this was going pretty well. Like, that's the thing about the Nuzlocke, is just like, it's interesting. It adds an extra layer, because you can either plan every move ahead or go in completely blind. So you just gotta go in and roll with it. You gotta just dive in, give it a shot, try your best, and like, you know, a real trainer, one way or another, goes forth and tries. That's it. You leave home to go on an adventure. That is the starting point. And, you know, it's going through that adventure however you want to go through it. Like, you know, it's just like, you know, pick out your favorites, pick out a suboptimal team, go hardcore, pick, like, the first Rattata you see and dump your starter and go. If that's how you want to do it, that's how you go. And I'm probably being too hard on myself, because I'm sure, like, you know, people would say it's just sort of like, well, you tried, and it's just sort of like, it sucks. But... yeah, in the end, we left home, and we did come back I gotta look at it more positively. We did come back a champion. It wasn't how I necessarily wanted it to go, but we still did. And I'm happy I still went on this journey, even if, like, it kind of got screwed up in the end, but we still did it, and we still came out. So, yeah. Like, again, poor planning on my part, but I suppose that's where we end off. I could ramble more, like, there's some cool stuff just like Fire Red has, like, on its own. Again, like, there's, like, the artwork, the direction, like, how it even looks up res on Switch looks really good. Lots of fun lots of fun gym leaders, and even if it's, like, really repetitive and overly long with, like, a lot of repetitious, like, random trainer battles, and kind of, like, a small pool of Pokemon when you really break it down, it's just, like, there's still so much iconic to Fire Red that, like, sticks for a reason. It's the template that, from the very first Pokemon game, that permeates through to the rest of the series for a reason. And it's what made Red such, like, an interesting, final boss in Gold. But with that being said, it's like, yeah, I kind of screwed this up in the end, but in the end, I learned a lot about, like, how I should progress with Nuzlocke in the future, about leveling, about why certain rules are in place. Like, I don't want to just keep getting stuck with Rattatas and stuff, so I'll catch just one per area. It doesn't have to be the first. But that led to so much, like fear of missing out and indecision that I just had to reinforce the rule, because it's just sort of like, no, I'm driving myself nuts by going like, oh, I could have caught this instead of this. And it's like, no, you got to just go with it and roll with it and move. And, like, you just got to keep pressing forward. Level caps got fudged with, but you know why. I was gonna say, it's just like, it's like, I'll progress past a whiteout if it happens, but it's just sort of like, I am not doing that grinding again for, like, and that's why. It's just like, if you lose in whiteout, it's like, it's better to just quit there while you're ahead and just start over. It was going good until, like, the very end, that championship, because I just got sick of the grinding, and that made me careless, it made me impatient, and that made me, like, screw up in the end. But even still, we, like, if we may not have completed the we may not have finished the Nuzlocke, but we did finish Fire Red, Fire Red Leaf Green, you get it. We didn't finish the Nuzlocke, but we did finish Pokemon Leaf Green, and it is really cool. It is still, an iconic Pokemon game that there's a lot to recommend. And, it certainly, like, it is very, like, beginner-friendly for, like, a Nuzlocke, so this is a good, like, starting point to do. It's just, like, yeah, you make so many mistakes, and I just had no good type advantages to just sort of, like, I didn't have any perfect type advantages to, like, pass through. And in the end, and that was, like, from mistakes made from, like, the first unsuspecting rival battle. Like, when he first caught me off guard there in Celadon, and I didn't know he was coming, that's what screwed me up. Because if I was able to keep hold of, like, a Beedrill and have, like, bug moves and stuff like that for, like, psyching and poison enemies and things like that, or against Jinx, like, there's a lot of mistakes I made in the end. Hema would have been great for having another fire type for, at least, like, something strong against, like, Bruno, and I screwed that up by, trying to get her to fight something she was too underleveled for, even if she had type advantage. It's like, again, you can plan you can plan all you want, but sometimes the numbers just don't work out in your favor. You can use a calculator to, like, plan every move to be optimized, and it still might not be perfect in the end. But that's what's interesting about it. It's like, it's like the TFS line in, like, JoJo Part 3, like, Part 2, but, like, the JoJo Abridged by Team 4-Star, where it's just sort of like, I don't know, man, it's made for kids, just accept the premise. That's the thing. It's like, you just gotta roll with it. It's like, it's a goofy thing for kids, but also that does not diminish it at all. Like, just because it's for kids, it doesn't mean it's not complicated, or there aren't these nuances and intricacies to the gameplay, and that's what makes Pokemon so, like, interesting to, like, come at this from, like, such a hard challenged level, and, like, exploring the depths, because even though it's, like, made for kids, there are so many interesting complexities and nuances to the gameplays and the minor mechanics and the numbers. And so there is fun to be had in trying to break it and, like, learn all you can. And that's why this, like, roguelite version of, or roguelike playing a Pokemon has so much appeal, and why it's such a major thing, and why it's so inspiring, and, like, why it's so, like, interesting to try for yourself. And I don't know if it's for me after that, actually. It's just like, again, as someone who likes roguelikes, but it's just like, yeah, a roguelike is a grind, but not like this. But that's different. This is like doing like an Iron Man run in a in like XCOM, or like hardcore mode in Witcher, or with a Diablo character, which I don't like because I don't like losing that time. But it's it's like it's a hard like rule set. This is just self-imposed. And even pro Nuzlockers admit there is some cheating involved, but it depends. And you just gotta like make do with what you got and just accept what happened. So yeah, I could have fudged that. I could have done things differently, but I'll take it on the chin like a real trainer should. And we will move on. Because again, we failed the Nuzlocke, but we still finished Pokemon Leaf Green, and it was still a lot of fun. Okay. I don't think there's a way to exit to menu just for the sake of... just to get to the title screen, but okay. But with that, I think I've rambled on long enough, and so, for what it's worth, thank you for, coming with me on this long journey, and we'll see about maybe a potential return, a potential one in the future. Maybe not for a while, but we'll see. Can't wait to see, Gale of Darkness on here, on, Switch, actually. I'm really looking forward to that. But with that all being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off. And thank you for watching me play Pokemon Leaf Green.